up, fuckers? How's everybody doing? Yeah, so for ONI, just heads up, the multiplayer mods only apply to the base game. So that's just
Okay.
something we don't get the DLC content, but that's, I guess that's fine for like first time you're playing and stuff.
Yeah. I don't even know what the other things are due, so no
Yeah.
worries.
The other things are due. Nice.
Okay. Sweet. Are due nice.
Yeah.
Well said. Ah. Okay.
Oh, there's collections. Hmm. Multiplayer mods. Ooh, that's a cool, nice little collection to have. You have to like sync our mod lists or something. Alright, well, you'll figure it out when she comes on.
Yeah.
For now, I'm gonna play some Outer Worlds.
Yeet.
So almost at the end of the game. Very close.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Why does it always do this? First time I tried to launch it, I was like, oh, it's not connected. Thank you for the follow,
Nice.
Johnny Rico the Clown.
Yay.
There it
Oh.
is. I was waiting.
Oh. Okay. Good for them.
Was waiting for the spam message.
Yeah, they just had to do it twice.
Usually when it's like a rando who follows, it's usually spam message. But that's a fun one, so I'll let it sit. They're not yelling at me to follow their thing or whatever, so
Yeah, that's nice.
I'll leave it up. And it's funny.
It's a bit comical. Let's see.
It looks like it's a rap from something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a copy paste.
Yeah.
How lovely.
Hmm?
Can't drink water normally.
Yeah. My favorite little H2 hoe.
Okay, that deserves something special.
Oh, you're gonna hit me with a gluck gluck? I already know. I can feel it
Why don't you
coming.
mind your own business,
Yeah.
Scrotum?
I am not a scrotum.
I didn't even click that.
Do you know what that's from? Oh, you're trying to hit me with the how dare you.
I didn't even click anything yet, like in the soundboard. Here you go. Here
dare you?
There it is.
There you go. I don't know how that other one happened. I don't know what it's from.
What is this? Hang on. Okay. Okay. Turn light on. Turn light on. There's like a little puzzle here.
Ooh.
Oh, that didn't do it. Do I have to do it fast? Bubblegum, 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 bubblegum. Third. Okay. Fifth. Okay. Second. Okay, so second. Third. Let's try this. Fifth. Nice. That did it! Yay! Oh. Here lies the body and honored possessions of Artificer Laureate Castile. Castile led us through the troubled times of our separation from the Protectorate. The unshakable will, clarity of mind, and flawless adherence to the equation gave all members of the Order of the Ascendant a brighter future to work towards.
Wow.
Ooh. Robes. A helmet. That's it? Okay. Sort of anticlimactic payoff, but that's alright. Oh, what's in here?
Okay.
Oh. Spam.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, but
They love
not
you.
good spam. Annoying spam.
Let's manifest some good spam.
Yeah, let's get more good spam. I like the good spam. I've gained an inhaler charge. That's so cool, buddy. What's over here? Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh. Oops. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Bam, bam. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Who
fuck.
are you? Who are you who's talking? Talking at me in the game.
Talk. No way.
My voice is lower today because I blew it out screaming at the game yesterday.
That's bad. I'm really glad it went the uppers versus the downers.
It was a
way.
good one. 'Twas a good one.
Final score.
It got dicey for a second in the middle of it. 37-20.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a decent killing.
Yeah. Who is talking? Someone be talking at me.
Hello?
No, in the game.
Oh, I was wondering if the friend joined yet.
Nah. Who is that? Where are you, dude? Huh. Weird. Alright, well, let's do something with this rift here. Is there any rift residue? Oh. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright. Alright. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, what? Oh, there's rift residue. Thank you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Well, I takes exception to that, Miss Katie's, because I have a naturally low voice, and I've never had any complaints about my "oh fuck, oh fuck."
I take exceptions to that.
Miss Katie's. Nice. 3 advanced description keys. Nice.
Almost did.
Oh, I just gotta wait for this. What are you playing?
Hollow Knight. Gotta beat this game
Nice.
first. That's all the stuff I got from killing.
Here we go, killing again.
Typical. Typical killing juice.
Killing juice. Wow.
Juice! Grief! Why take it there? My
Because
goodness.
Jew haters now on the internet use the juice emoji to refer to Jews.
Well, that's disgusting, and you'll never get that from me.
I know, I'm just teasing.
Awful. Beat them up personally.
Hot. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, okay.
Suppose I'll get a bit sweaty beating them up.
Oh.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
Oh, I shouldn't have killed that guy. It's because I was crouching that it showed me that it showed his health. Oops. Well, no one was watching. I'm okay.
No judgment. I'll see you
Oops.
soon, though.
Sorry, guy. I hope your wife and kids do okay. Assuming you have a wife and kids.
Dang. Yeah. Aw. So thoughtful.
Yeah. Well, you know, hopefully they get some sort of stipend.
Yeah. I mean, one could hope.
Oh, what's down here?
Move on, freelancer. I've been tasked with overtriggering enlisted personnel.
Okay.
Conversations are assigned here about your Halt! What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the force. Everyone is on edge.
I can do what I fucking want, dude. You can't tell me where to go.
Wait. The odds of your survival are directly inversely proportionate to your distance from this emplacement.
Bro, I think I'll be fine. Don't worry about me, dude. Y'all worry about your fucking selves, alright?
Yeah.
I just literally killed one of your soldiers by accident, okay? It was that easy.
Oops. I'm falling.
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
I have clearance to be wherever the fuck I want. I already made a deal with the head of your order, bruh. I could make a phone call, have your head on a platter within fucking minutes.
Ooh.
Tell me what
Wow.
to do.
Boss energy.
Not my dad.
Yeah, I reckon I just let my husband risk his lifetime so that she were back in the matriarch's mercy. Dad, say I'm much the type to kill folk, and I know it. I've killed plenty of them.
No.
Down, hold fire.
Oh, it used to be a bridge. It's all broken.
Terabithia?
Hey, dude. If you travel any further north, you'll find yourself at the front line. Cool. Sounds fun.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to.
Ooh, what's down here? Oh. I'm not supposed to go here. That makes me want to go here more.
Tips.
I'm taking all your guys' stuff. Okay, where's next that I haven't been to? What's over meow?
Ooh, I keep falling.
seems like where I want to go next. I remember this spot. These guys tried to, like, this guy was like, "Oh my God, come help my family. They're hurt over here." And I was like, "I'm gonna follow him, but I know this is a fucking trap." And I was 100%
Yeah.
right. I was 100% right,
No.
and I killed all of them.
Good. Glad it didn't go poorly for you.
Nah, I knew
You were
it was
prepared.
coming. to eat. What
Fire
happened?
bees. Oh, I died hard.
Oh no.
Game is so hard. You have to start at the beginning every single.
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah, now it is. To the right this time.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed
This is a new little spot.
is fighting on behalf of individual freedom.
That's mine.
This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big
It's not yours anymore, lady. It's mine now.
next time.
What's yours is mine now.
These are the rules of RPGs. Fucking learn it. Jeez.
Get with the times.
God,
Or do the crimes.
Hush.
Ooh. I don't even know what this guy wants from me except for my death.
I am acting like you're not here, Frankie Billings, whoever the fuck you are. Let me just take your things real quick and then I'll talk to you.
Ah, fuck. I hate this.
Alright, now I'll talk to you.
See a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Really? Me? I'm a Sprat Trapper. Used to be Protectorate. Then worked. Now I'm just waiting for the dust to settle. So Sprat leather has military application. You know, Sprat. Slower than I'd like. Things will pick up once the war is over.
That's it?
Howdy. Now what can I do you for?
Okay. Just a random person out here. There's no mission from you or nothing. You're just like, okay, bye.
Rude.
Right?
Be more exciting.
Give me more I can
Have something
go
to
on.
offer.
Jesus.
Oops.
Easy kills. Bitches.
Like a go-getter. I see good lunch sometime.
What are you guys doing over here? Sorry.
Ever read the Middle Manager handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Ooh, there's Earl Grey tea, Picard's favorite.
11 Earl Grey in the morning. What's that noise?
What up, Dennis?
Hey Jordan, are you streaming
Hello.
right now?
Huh?
You streaming right now?
Yep.
Nice.
What's
Did you
going
see
on?
what I sent you over DMs about the book that I was reading? Tesla.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tesla! A little bit of it, yeah. It's interesting. I'm glad you're seeing a lot of the stuff. It's important. What are you thinking as you keep going? You said you finished it, right?
oh no, I didn't finish that one. What I finished was the one that was detailing the documents surrounding the Israel-Palestine situation from the
Right.
early 1900s to 2007. This is a
Right.
different book that I'm talking about.
Were
Um,
there any conclusions you came to so far?
I mean, other than the general theme seemed to be that uh, just like those documents generally detailed like peace agreements and what one side versus the in like the type of rule of law that one side versus the other will have when settling disputes on
Sure.
whatever in that um, in that book. This one is like kind of talking about like the actual history of like everything. Tesla's book is the one that's
Right.
talking about the history of like everything in between. He's talking. I'm at the beginning of the book, so he's
Mm-hmm.
going. This man's going as far back as the ancient Hebrews, like I guess the very
Right, right,
first
right.
like in like 1,000 something or more BC, where they first
Right.
the ancestors of the Jews, or like the
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews, I guess you could say,
Yep.
if you're talking referring to these people in these times,
Yep.
took over the land, from the Canaanites and the
Yep.
Hittites too, a little
Yep.
bit there, I believe.
Yep.
Um,
But I
yeah,
mean,
he
these
also
are
talked
all
about like
people who like came from the same areas of like the same regions, right? So like they like it doesn't say the Hebrews came from like a different region, right? They were a group that grew out of the same region and then took over the region. Unless it said something else. I don't think it said something else, right? It shouldn't.
it didn't specify. It just said that through military. Well, I mean, it said through military conquest, insinuating that they not necessarily came from distant lands,
Yeah.
right? But that they came from like land that was not in that area prior to, in that direct area prior to that conquest,
Well,
I
keep
guess.
in mind when we're talking about like old civilizations, land that's not in that direct area is still generally going to be very close by land because they're not traveling very far at this point.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. It was probably
Yeah.
they probably weren't in that direct area prior to the military conquest, but I couldn't have imagined that they were
Yeah, they would have
like
been
in
in.
fucking Europe
They
or some
still would
shit
have
like that.
no. They would have been in the Middle East, just probably a little, slight ways off from the area in the Middle East. Like, let's see. The Hebrews originate from. Yeah, the Levant, modern day Israel Palestine region. They would have come from Mesopotamia. So, not very far.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I mean, he didn't specify where exactly they came from prior to that. But yeah, I couldn't have imagined it would possibly have been that far away. He also like went into the little bit of detail. That's where I'm at right now, about like the contents of the Torah versus Talmud. I don't think he's gone
Sure.
into depth uh, about the Torah yet, but the
Yeah.
Talmud, like the
It's
parts that
it's
describe the
important to
law and
know.
the rabbinic
Yeah,
debates of
it's
the
really
um,
important to know how to read and understand the Talmud because people twist it a lot to fit certain narratives. I'm sure you've seen that happen.
oh yeah, like for example, like the he even like explicitly says in his book that like yeah, Jews are strictly forbidden from uh, giving interest rates on loans to other Jews, not necessarily to other non-Jews, but like that's the not that's like the talking point that like I hear a lot of Nazis or at least people who just hate Jewish people want to say like,
Yeah.
oh hey look this is proof that like they like own everything
I
because
can assure you, I can assure you, Jews give other Jews interest rates on loans.
well maybe now yeah, but like in the Torah or the Torah I mean the
The
Talmud.
Talmud, yeah.
Um,
But that's the thing is the Talmud is first of all, it's not the ultimate authority. The Torah is the ultimate authority, and second of all, it's not even like a set of laws. The Talmud is a collection of debates. Did he explain that?
yeah, he explained that. I mean, he explained that like part of them were like the was Jewish law, and then there's like other parts where it was rabbinic debates on those
Rabbinic, yeah,
rabbinic. Okay.
yeah. But ideally, like the way I would see the Talmud as it should be is a continuous debate, not one that ended. But they sort of ended the Talmud. I think the proper way would have been to allow it to continue until from the Jewish perspective, obviously, which I'm not religious, but if it were my decision, I would have said like, okay, this should be a situation where the debate continues until the Messianic age. Like, why do we stop the debate at some arbitrary time? It should just continue until the so-called Messiah comes.
Yeah, he didn't specify whether it ended or not,
It
but
did. The Talmud ended.
um,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Like another thing, what I was gonna say, like after the they're not allowed to list in the Talmud. They're not allowed. Jews aren't allowed to give other uh, Jews interest rates. Is that there are like things of
Yeah. Nobody
I'll
does
look
that.
back at my notes, but specific things of charity that kind of sounds like
Tzedakah.
it kind of sounds like like socialist
Yeah.
in a way.
Well,
Which is
kibbutzim.
kind of ironic with like these people like saying that the tiny hat people are like greedy bankers,
Yeah. So.
which are the same people that somehow also simultaneously think that they're anti-capitalism communists.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Uh,
You know what a kibbutz is, right?
do I know what a what is?
A kibbutz.
No.
So like on October 7th, a bunch of the communities that were attacked were kibbutzim, which are small Jewish villages and communities. And many of them are entirely communist. They are cooperatives, they are self-sufficient. They they work in like small communist communities, which is In that setting, I think it works fine, right? In a small community setting, it works. Everybody works together to support the community, raise the plants and animals and whatever food they need and all that, and they all share it together and all that. But yeah, there's small communist communities. They're
I didn't
communists,
know that,
essentially.
but
Yeah.
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 I mean, yeah. So I'm not very deep into the book. Yeah, it's a book that's over 1,000 pages, so
Yeah.
it's
So
pretty
AI
hefty.
overview. Kibbutzim were historically founded on communist and socialist principles, and the original model was a form of voluntary communism. And however, most kibbutzim today have been privatized and evolved into hybrid systems with a mix of capitalist and communal elements. But there are still ones that are totally communist, and I stayed on one of those for a couple weeks when I visited Israel as a kid.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was like farm life. It was an interesting
So
experience.
does Nick think they're? I wonder if does Nick Fuentes think that the Jews are greedy bankers or
Bro,
uh, evil communists?
I don't know, nor do I particularly care what Nick the retard Fuentes thinks about Jews. He's an
Yeah.
absolute idiot. Like what do we
Oh,
care?
I know. He's not an authority. I was just saying. I wonder what. I kind of wanted to like do a retard case study.
I think he's always said he thinks Jews are incredibly intelligent and smart, and he thinks that they act the way that he wants white people to act.
So
Because he's a white
he
nationalist.
just jealous then?
In some ways, yeah. Kanye said the same
It
thing.
kind of just sounds like jealousy.
Yeah, well, bro, trust me, that's what we think all the time. That people are jealous of us, that's why they hate us all the time. It's because we do well as a
Well,
group.
I mean, if he's literally saying that, I wish white people acted like this, but
Yeah,
they don't. They're just saying that the Jews are evil, greedy bankers. That's like
I don't
okay,
know
then
if
that means
that's
you're
what,
just jealous of them.
I don't think I've ever heard him say that about evil, greedy bankers. Kanye recently said something similar. Well, he was like, I hate the Jews because I'm jealous, blah, blah, blah.
It's wild.
Damn.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do something out
So,
of
so
spite.
does that mean that the mustache man was so jealous that he was like, you know what? If you guys didn't exist, I would feel better about myself.
Um, I don't know. There's a lot of theories as to what his problem was. Some people say, like, when he was trying to be an artist, he had a teacher who was Jewish who told him he would never be a good artist. And, like, I don't know about never, I don't know, but, like, he wasn't a very good artist, so I kind of get it.
That is sort of weird. I wondered. I don't. Sadly, like the best translation of like Mein Kampf is in German. It's called like the critical edition, where like historical scholars like they don't really change any. They try and they keep like the way it is in its German, but they have like tons of footnotes that correct like whether it be like misconceptions or like just like historical inaccuracies of it, like whatever one way or another. Because if you're reading Hitler's work and Hitler says, "Hey, this thing happened," it might be complete
Bullshit,
bullshit.
yeah.
You're not going to know that if you're not a historian. So
Yeah.
it's a really good addition. It's just sadly I can't read German. Uh, the most I can do is like read I mean my native language and a good bit of Spanish, but not German, not yet.
You're doing good work on the Spanish.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
thank you.
that.
Trying to. I'm noticing. I'm getting to a point where like it's easier to notice like patterns in the language.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that like that's as you like learn like that's a normal thing to to happen. Like as you learn, it's just like becomes more. It's easier to learn like
Becomes more
different
natural.
conjugations too, because it feels like there's a pattern between the two instead of like remembering separate facts. Like estuvieron is how you say they
They were.
were or
Yeah.
um
Yep.
and then like fueron is like the same thing but with the ser
Right,
conjugation.
with the said
Um,
conjugation. So like estuvieron is like they were doing something. Fueron is like they were in like an is sense, right? So like estuvieron would be like, okay, if you were saying like they were eating food, right? Estuvieron comiendo algo, um, and then like fueron is like they went to, or wait a minute.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
I'm
You'd use
confusing
the
myself. Yeah, sorry, I put myself backwards there. Sorry. Fueron is like they were eating something, they were doing something. Estuvieron is like they were a thing, right?
well, if you're I mean if you're talking about like innate
Because
identity, like
estar is like to be, ir is to go or to do.
now if you were saying that I was at a place, you'd say like or they were at a place like in the morning or
Or
something like
say
that.
they
You'd
were
say
something.
estuvieron aquí en la mañana. You wouldn't
Yeah.
use the fueron. Um,
Right, but if you were saying they're going somewhere, you would say fueron.
oh really?
Yeah. So like,
So if like describing they were at a place already is the estar conjugation, but
right, but if you were
if they
saying
were
they
going
were
to ser,
going to see, or like fueron a la biblioteca. Like they went to the library.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because if you're saying estuvieron a la biblioteca, you were saying they were at the library. If you were saying they went to the library, you say fueron a la biblioteca.
Oh, okay. So so you just like change those forms depending on like if you're saying slightly different things, but still
Yeah,
different
yeah,
things.
yeah. It's also another one of those ones where it's like, yeah, it makes sense like when you say it, but it's also one of the ones where like you get a feel for it
Yeah.
and you just get more used to it and you don't think about
Yeah,
it
like
when
I mean, this happened really early on, but I was already at the point where uh like like in I don't know if it's like this in like all Germanic languages. It's probably in it in like most, but like in English, you'd say like I go, you go, they go. You just add the subject in front of the
mm-hmm.
unconjugated form, whereas uh, um, whereas you wouldn't just say like ellos ir or something like that. Like they get like that would be incorrect because that's not how Spanish works.
It
You'd be like
is. One of the
then.
interesting things about Argentine Spanish, though, is they actually do that a lot.
They do.
Yeah. So, like, um, oftentimes you'll hear us say something like, "Voy a ir a la biblioteca," in Argentine Spanish, instead of like, what would it be, "Iría," or something like that.
Are they speaking broadly though?
I'm speaking for Argentine Spanish specifically.
Well, no, I mean, are they speaking in the broad sense? And
They're saying, "I'm going to go to the library." They would say that very much like it would be said in English. Voy a ir a la biblioteca is how you would say it in more commonly in Argentine Spanish.
Voy a ir a la
Sometimes,
biblioteca.
yeah, sometimes people will conjugate the ir in that, but a lot of times they'll say it like that too.
Oh
Instead.
no, no, but that's correct Spanish.
It is
Maybe I'm not
correct
communicating what I'm trying to
Spanish,
say right.
technically,
What I'm so Spanish is, I guess, like
but the
what you would call it.
structure
Like you don't have to say yo voy. You just say like
voy.
voy, right?
Oh, I see
I
what you mean.
am
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is you wouldn't say yo ir a la biblioteca
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I see
That's
what
how
you
you
mean.
would say it in English, but that's
Well,
completely incorrect. And
no, actually,
um,
technically, a direct translation of that would be "I to go to the library" of what you just said. So that's not how you would say it in English either. You'd say "I'm going," so you're still conjugating the
wait, so,
verb.
no, say that. I didn't say that again. What would the direct translation be?
So like "yo ir" would mean "I to go."
In Spanish, unconjugated forms can mean like the to blah blah blah, or just the unconjugated.
Or it could just be
Uh,
"I go to the library," which still isn't quite right. Because you do conjugate "go" in English, right? You're not saying "go," you're saying "going." English does have
we
some
can say it like I go,
conjugations.
you go, they go,
We are going.
and it would only change
I
to
am
goes if you're
going.
using third
Right,
person,
right.
he, she, it.
Normally you would conjugate, right? You'd say I am going. I went.
Oh yeah, if you were talking about like the act of like right now, yeah,
Yeah, you would conjugate.
you would do it just. Do you kind of know what I'm trying to say though? Like you wouldn't just add the
Yes.
subject in front of the
Yes.
unconjugated ear.
Yeah.
Um, you wouldn't say it like
I would
if
say
you were to say
English.
like I go, you wouldn't say yo ear, ellos ear. Um, uh,
Right. Yo voy or voy a la biblioteca, right? Although sometimes, though technically it's not correct grammar, in spoken English, you could answer a question with going to the library.
yeah.
It's just not technically correct from a written and grammar perspective. But from a
What are you
spoken
doing? Going
perspective,
to the library?
yeah, exactly. Hmm. English is weird language, though.
English is English.
Yeah, very weird. Super weird
Oh, I did hear
language.
that. Like English, I'm not going to say is the easiest language in the world, but I have heard that
So,
like the grammar specifically is considered pretty easy amongst languages.
so the thing about English is it's very easy to learn, like the basic structure and how to get by in it. But English is incredibly tricky to master because it has a massive vocabulary and there are many words that mean the same thing but slightly differently for like different
But it would
situations
sound
or
like
different
you don't really
ways.
know English very well if you don't use those slight
Right.
variances correctly.
You can get by, right? People will understand what you're saying, but it would sound off. So this is what I say about English. It's easy to learn, difficult to master.
Yeah, that's fair. Whereas like the Romance languages, they don't tend to have a I remember looking up like
Romance
how many like
languages are
words are.
incredibly well structured and easy to learn, honestly.
I looked up like the vocabulary, like overall vocabulary in each of them, and then compared that to like English, and it's like English has more than like triple or quadruple
Yep.
the words that they
English
have.
has a massive
Really.
vocabulary because of that exact fact that I mentioned, which is You have so many words that mean almost the same thing, but not quite. Like, let me pull up some examples, for example. Some examples, for example, Jesus. Um, like affect and affect, farther and further, lose and loose, compliment and compliment, ask, question, interrogate, right?
Words that
Less,
almost mean the same thing but
fewer.
have different
Yeah,
connotations.
when you use them, like in certain situations, it wouldn't make sense, even though technically they kind of mean the same thing, right?
The like affect and effect thing. That's not just that. That's like an actual, I think, like proper. Well, I mean, they do almost mean the
Yep.
same thing, and even I mess them up
But
sometimes. But
but
I
let's
think
say
like
a really good one that they listed that I think is a great example is ask, question, interrogate. To ask someone something is a little different from saying to question someone, and is pretty different from saying to interrogate someone. But technically, they mean the same thing in that you're asking somebody questions and trying to get information.
it's just the situation in which you're asking them questions that you would change the word.
Yeah, because like the connotation behind them and the situation, you know, by which you're doing it is different and has a different reasoning and meaning.
Oh, and we don't have to like get into the specifics of this, but I've noticed that like whereas like I have learned some like slurs in Spanish, and I've told you what them are, what
Oh.
they are.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I haven't like heard of any like racial ones. Is English just more racist than Spanish?
No.
I
It's
don't know.
just
I mean,
that,
that was kind of an unserious question. I was kind of being silly there, but like
well,
it does.
that's a result of the fact that the U.S. is a multicultural country, right? So you have all these different people living together. So you're going to end up in English with probably a lot more general slurs. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them and like were like that even before um, the U.S. though, or at least some of them, I believe.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, but wasn't it that way even before like the U.S. was a country? Or
Like
am
there
I
was
like wrong?
slurs
Didn't
in a
the N
bunch
word
of other
exist
countries.
before?
I don't think so. Maybe it did, but it wasn't that common.
Well, then maybe you're right. Maybe that is the reason why it
Let's see.
is like that. Because I know that like the N word like is literally comes from the Latin word for black, which sounds almost the exact
Um,
same minus one G. I don't know if you knew that.
it started being referring to enslaved Africans in 1619, but it was still not that actual word. The shift to derogatory term was around the mid 1800s. The first recorded derogatory use was 1775. The Oxford English Dictionary. By the early 1800s, it was a mainstream slur. So yeah, it seems like it sort of developed around here.
Oh, okay, neat.
Yeah.
There's also another thing that I learned that's like interesting about like just the means by which you're learning languages and the time in which you learn, like kind of like how like you learning it as a child,
Hmm.
Spanish as a child, growing up around it versus me learning it uh, as an adult, but not actually surrounded by the language. Not really any I don't even really have a whole lot of people to talk to uh, in that language. Is that like because there's not as like much emotional attachment to to like the language, even if you like really understand the language pretty well, and you if you were to like get insulted in it, uh like even if you know what those words mean, what they're saying, how they're insulting you, it's very likely not going to sting anywhere near as much for someone like me as it is someone like you.
Well, maybe not in the beginning, but the more you get used to the language and more comfortable speaking it, you'll sort of appreciate the sting a little bit more.
Well, it's not just about the like knowing what the words mean. It's also like the
Yeah, like as
emotional
you
attachment too.
yeah, but like generally as you understand it more, that those things will hit a little harder. Like they're like certain insults sound different and hit different in Spanish than they do in English. And it's just something that like again as you get more comfortable with the language, it'll just sort of click a little more, I guess, in a different way. But you'll have to spend a lot more time like speaking in it.
Yeah, it's just I also think like from what I've heard that it's just like like it has something to do something to do with the fact that it's in a different language like makes it uh, like if you're to get insulted similarly in English or like your native language versus like a language that you learned later in life that you understand really well as well. It's just there's something different about the it, it's just like the way that you've learned it in the stage of life that you learned it in that it's likely to not ever sting at least as much as your native language that you grew up in.
Mm, maybe, perhaps.
I don't know. I mean, I'll find out. I mean, I'll find out soon enough. But
Yeah, honestly, I think the more you get used to a language, the more those things will hit.
I mean, kind of like for example, I'm not gonna say them on stream since you're on stream, but
Yeah,
like
please don't.
the like you'll get what I mean uh when I say it, like the F word in English versus its M word equivalent in Spanish. I
Mm,
know they mean the exact same thing, but there's just something about like the one in English that like stings more, or it feels like there's more weight to it, and it's likely because like I grew up in English versus like the other one is it's kind of just like a language I learned over the internet, not really any
yeah, I
emotionally impactful interactions I've had in
honestly,
Spanish at
again,
all.
the more fluent you get with it, I don't know if that holds up.
I got you. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. This is just what I've heard from like other people that have learned uh languages later in life that like getting cussed out in those languages doesn't feel like it has the same impact.
okay.
I don't know. My Spanish is my first second language. We'll see how that goes. You can one day you can try cussing me out in it, and then I'll see if I cry. I guess.
Wait, why is this only showing some of them?
Oh, Jordan, there's one thing that I heard the other day about a Nazi there's one I think leftist that was that was exposing like a lot of people on this Nazi dating site, and then eventually like hacked it and got it taken down.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard, and when they said the name of the site, I was like, "Do you remember that one like Nazi that I said I used to hang out with, but I'm not
Yeah.
like separated from him now?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's the same website he used to find his wife."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the whitedate.net, I believe, is
Fucking
what it
Nazis,
was.
man. I'm so tired of these goofballs. Most of them are retarded too. Is the funniest thing. Is like they think they're so great and superior, but like so many of them are just retarded.
Well, if you go on whitedate.net, I guess it can help you get pussy, or well, not anymore, because it got hacked. But
All systems appear to be functioning optimally.
Then there is nothing at hand? It's unbecoming to dash a body's hopes so.
Always remain vigilant.
it's kind of sad even that the amount of women that are on whitedate.net is not insignificant enough to where these guys can find women on there. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is actually very sad. Two more.
Because I mean, to think like that as a woman is to think like, I mean, if you're a Nazi, you're like not just far right, not just like the fact that Jews are parasites, but you also just believe like other like really far right traditional things like women just like shouldn't have ambition and belong in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Uh, so like you're to
it's
think
pretty
like that as a
disgusting
woman is
stuff.
to also put yourself down too.
It's pretty gross. Two. Sound. Drop pod hugging the cliffside. Where? I think this might be the last one. Sick. This does not not look like I have gone there on the map. Oh, okay. Is it this guy? Is it this guy? Haha, finally. Boom. Found them all. Now.
Gotta find them all.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. Your help.
Thanks.
We've nearly got our last
Here you go.
remarkable. That is enough to get all words can't begin to.
You're welcome. That's it?
I feel
500 bits?
fuzzy now we've aided the wounded.
500 fucking bits?
Shouldn't be losing anyone else. Of course, I can operate for an only moderately marked up catastrophic shortage report. Then is there something else you need from? Well,
Waste. Wonder, can I steal this from you? It's not like around here, is it? I can buy it from you. Lame. Perks. Should probably up my medical, right? Oh no, is a 30 level cap? Oh, that's so stupid. Okay. See what's up on Eden. Is there anything left to do here? Just doing last minute things. Now it's gonna be the final mission, it looks like. I think I've done everything here. Oh. Cloister. Let's check out this area. See what's going on over here. safe combination.
Emergency protocols ready.
Yo.
I gotta go now, Jordan. My phone's about to die. Nice
All
talking
right.
to you.
See you later, buddy.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Just where would it come in from? This was the other way, right? Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah. There's a big ass cave that I don't think I would have ever had any reason to go to. Other than just exploring. What's up here?
message with me. Fella from my old unit. Good buddy of mine before I was discharged. I didn't get the check. Didn't have a way of reaching out neither. Thanks.
It's Ortiz.
Oh, he's got a crab arm.
Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor should've known when I got to the lab that something was off. For this, well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the... I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister.
Alright.
Whatever you do,
Commander. It's as he said. Will you help me?
Of course.
Thank you. We keep our...
What?
This game is so hard.
Commander, hold up a moment. Are you hearing this? It's some manner of distress signal.
I get it though. I think.
Yeah, unless you have an Andy's Choice patented code breaker on you. It's not to do with the lab?
Take a break on that. At least progress would be saved. I would burn this game. Burn my whole computer. Okay. I need to get me some lunch.
Yeah.
What in the void? Oh, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. It don't get any
Oh.
easier. What happened here? He spent his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. He's got a code breaker on
Oh,
him.
he's got a code breaker.
I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator. Signal's stronger than ever.
Let's go.
That's him. That must be the doctor. He's got no idea an entire squad died trying to fly in here and save his sorry ass.
He thinks he is frightened now, but once we find him, we shall teach him the meaning of true terror.
Something's here.
Hola, Ortiz.
Oh shit. Bro's fucked.
No. No, it ain't him. I thought... Commander, help me make sense of this.
Display of a body to send a message I can understand. But this body is simply displayed as if it is yet another animal.
I'll be there in a second, Inez. I gotta collect shit, okay? Just hang on.
I had a notion of what I might encounter here. Test tubes, records, law. My heart just about stopped when I saw him. Thought Ortiz had come back, gotten himself in trouble, but... No. This man, whoever he is, they did this to another person? Oh, boy, damn it. This poem all of them could have been me. Saying what, exactly? You're not telling stories, are you? All that matters now is finding that doctor. He's got a reckoning coming. My aims,
Alright. Let's get this fucker.
boy, damn coward. We'll see how you beg when we're face to face. Oh, look left. That ursapod mighty riot.
I derive no joy from murdering creatures.
Is this the cub that Terminal mentioned? Still breathing, but only just. Boy, that must be his mom. Sisty Pig moves so fast in all my life.
I suppose we could use that hatch to move without detection. Though as always, I would prefer a more straightforward, less cramped approach.
What wretched world. Poor creatures ain't got an idea what's in store for them.
This is going to be quite horrible, isn't it?
Alright.
Oh, Lord. Wasn't keen on seeing a fight between them. We got his signal all right. Let's get the bastard.
Once we enter, say the word and I shall pinion his arms, then you commence with smacking him about. How I love tactical planning.
Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Adrenatine. Work harder, not smarter.
butchered my friend, Ortiz. The one that...
What's going on? I don't know any Ortiz. Records? Fine. Yes, I did complete a procedure on one trooper Ortiz. I know what you're thinking. Yes, the grafting program was officially I was recruited for this unofficial venture soon after. Don't understand the need for secrecy, What you have to understand is that being a regular soldier does not pay dividends. Unfortunately, understanding
Enough with the
I sympathize with your friend, soldier. Truly, I do. But you must understand that the work we do here is greater than any one life. If you require convincing that my experiments have led to many breakthroughs, witness me. My own...
That device I need to...
Enough with the threats of violence. Listen here. The suffering you've seen here will be nothing in comparison to the suffering I could prevent. Do you true? There is no research for you to take. I purposely did not. It's been a long time coming, but I believe we are on the precipice of a boon to Auntie's bottom line.
Don't even start, Command.
Let's not be hasty. I see your graft is a result of revision surgery. I know what happened to those failures. Demoted.
You don't know anything about what I want. I'm not sure I should. Whether I want to regain my position or not.
You think there were no victims of the first program? That you're... Now, if you stay your hand, I will grant you 2 state-of-the-art grafting parts. You were...
No. Stop, Commander. I don't know what to do. I came here intending to make him pay for what he's done. What if he's right? What if something in his work is worth saving? What if this is my chance to make something of my life? To be accepted again. I think you have the right of it. You felt Now, I ain't condoning what happened here. We can trust Doc Tinsley to set things right. One can only know goodness if they're led by example. We'd only be repeating the cycle. We would be complicit. Law knows the folk hurt by the war could use the help. That's something we need. It's your lucky day. You'll live. Pack up your...
Thank you, soldier. Thank you. I won't forget this, I swear.
Make no mistake. I ain't doing this for my own gain. Let's get out of here.
There. The graft.
was me, motherfucker.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here.
Don't believe donors. Our rate of sepsis are lower than anywhere else on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I must ask you to hold still.
What's right, though?
There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of
This is a mighty business.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need. I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these souls. I am a doctor, not a magician. Now, was there anything else? In truth, I expected more pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures. It's all here.
actually brought a few other.
Oh, these are pristine indeed. Is this of an ursopod? My, I haven't seen one of those in many years. Oh, and a mantis swarm hive. The hunting must be good wherever you ran off to.
Yeah, you could say that. Since Doc's given her blessing, which do you reckon I go with? The ursopod's mucus gland could absorb some incoming damage, if you don't mind getting a little sticky. The mantis swarm hive, however, would be best for crowd control. Say the word, and I'll sick these little guys on any enemy in our vicinity. I'm intrigued by either option, really. Hive it is. Just refrain to.
Oh, the mantis swarm is a one. There. By the. What is it, dear? You look, well, a bit like you've been stung by it.
There's a grafting lab way out on Cloister that was still operational. Till recently. I found it, Doc. And. Law. I ain't seen any horrors like that.
Still operating. Inez, do you feel all right? The program was shut down more than 6 months ago. Any further funding would be in direct violation of Auntie's orders.
I know what I saw. They were brutalizing folk and creatures. Paying them no mind, giving them no honor, even if they succumb to the process. The doctor there, he killed a friend of mine. And you're telling me you knew nothing of it?
Inez, I swear I didn't. That sounds... Oh, sovereign's mercy, that sounds precisely like what I would protest with every breath.
The creatures they were experimenting on broke out of their cages, killed most of the staff. But you know what's worse? Keeping a dead soldier's body on display. Like a thing. I found the doctor in charge, still alive. We spoke briefly, and I allowed him to live. On the condition that he redeems himself and uses his research for good. But this ain't the extent of it, I feel. I need to find out who's responsible for all.
Oh, Inez, I know you do. But with the program officially shuttered, it would be awfully difficult to ascertain which individual has the pockets to fund such a... Wait, yes, that does shed light on a correspondence I received recently. A vice president sent a message asking for my presence and scientific expertise to discuss a unique opportunity. I found the secrecy odd at the time, but I do suppose it lines up with your discovery.
Ain't surprising.
His name is Willard Cohen.
I just mean there's good to be had from the program, and Willard needs to invest.
You honor me. I did receive a message from Erasmussen, yes. He is on his way with research to hand over to me. But it would bring... I will, but it's my other... Inez,
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's it for the early stream. I will be back in about 4-ish hours, where we'll be doing politics, talking about Venezuela, a few other things, and we'll do Monday Night Jams as well. So, see you guys later. Everybody have a beautiful time. Bye-bye.